Hey, welcome to my proof of stake and shared masternode video. Let me start off by saying someone asked me previously to do some masternode videos, and I'm actually getting some of those together to do. I need to get a couple new ones to set up so we can do some setups, so we can do some income analysis, so we can do some of that stuff. But those are going to be separate. So for right now, we're going to talk about the shared masternodes and the proof of stake pools that I have dealings in. And there are 4 of them. The first one we're going to talk about is Stakinglab.io. So I've been complaining previously that I don't really like the interface. And while I don't like the interface, I am becoming more familiar with what it is you need to do on this site. So I have a total of about $17.49 US invested in this site. I actually moved some coins around out of this site to other sites that tend to stake better on certain coins, and I'll probably be moving some coins to this site, but right now I'm kind of not doing much with it. So if you look at my wallet, right now, these coins are, the ones with the big figures, are usually the proof of stake coins. Dravite, XCOX, OPC, Stellar Holdings. What I found out, or this is new, if I didn't notice it before, they actually have a checkbox here where you can say only balance greater than 0, and you can turn that on and it turns all the negative, all the 0 ones off. And you can also tell it you want to only see masternode coins. And that makes the list down to masternode coins. Now, this is not the amount I have invested. This is the amount of rewards that I've currently collected. Now, in order to reinvest them, you need 1 coin or more. So I need to wait for some of these to come up, and they will build up over time. Probably the next one that's going to build up over time is the Blocknode one. But in order to get there, let's go look at Blocknode. I invested 22 coins, 22.48 coins. And the reason I did that was it was an instant masternode that I could get into for 22.48 coins, and the rest of the coins were just there. Now I have since reinvested minuscule amounts of Blocknode. This is Blocknode, right? Yep, into other masternodes that were there, but this was my initial deposit of 22 because that was all the space that was available on that masternode. It's a shared masternode, so you don't have to have all the coins yourself. I believe Blocknode takes 50,000 coins or 500,000 coins, so you just need a small fraction of coins to contribute to the overall pool, and you get a reward based on your contribution. But that Blocknode masternode was almost full, and this was all that was available, so that went in. Now I have since reinvested what I've made back in, but these are my earnings, and you can see I've got several, well 2 at least, different masternodes I am invested in based on my initial investment, which went in 13. Well, I've picked up 16 by reinvesting the profits from 13. So, not too horrible, but, I mean, they're paying out at a rate that would give me like 1 coin every about 10 days, or 10 reward cycles. And that's okay. Not in a big hurry, and I don't have a big presence of Blocknode on this server, so I'm not too worried about it. I just picked it as an example because it is a good one. So, if we look at the staking pools, these are the stake coins that you can put out there, and the ones that I have staked. There are other coins that I have that I could put over here, but a lot of them are changing, and some of them are being delisted on certain exchanges. I don't know that there's anything being delisted from this right now, but I have coins I could move over. I'm not moving them over yet. So these are the masternodes that are currently running. There are 150 of them on this particular server, and honestly, I can see why they don't update their interface too much, because if you've got to go through all the work to change a website to handle 150 Masternode entries, that would probably be quite the challenge. So I get that. It's not the best interface to work with. Instant nodes, these are ones you can jump on because they have, here's the max balance. That's my balance that I've invested. That's my participation. But you can see total balance and max balance. If there's any difference in these, you are able to jump on them and contribute. So there's one right there that you could get in to bring it up, but it's probably already filled because it is actually telling me that I cannot invest any more Nodium. So, but you can see my investments are here. And it puts the ones that you've invested in at the top. But there's 143 of them that you can join that have varying levels of coins that you can fill. And it lists your recommended. And you can see there's a Deviant Masternode that has 9.31 coin space available, so you could contribute to 9.31 Deviant and fill that one up and get it started. There's a Bitcoin Green, 14.19, 4 with 17, 714. So you can see how these work a little bit. There's an IC with 458 you could contribute. Now on this site you get assigned a percentage. So if we contribute 458.19 coins to this IC pool, we hold 15% of that pool, whatever it is. So that gives us a fairly decent reward. If we contribute the 9.31 to the Deviant one, we get a 0.1862% holding interest in that Masternode pool. So that means we'll get much less significant reward, but we'll still get a reward. And that reward we can reinvest and increase the amount we're getting when there's slots available. So no coin voting right now here. There's nothing else going on. But like I said, 401k coin was added. There are some new coins being added. I have a high presence of OPC and XOX. And in the masternodes, I'm holding a high percentage of Bitcoin Green, it looks like, or at least as far as reward level. Anyway, that is what's been going on with Stakinglab.io for me. There's a link to the description down below if any of these coins are interesting to you. They have a number of them that you can contribute to, as you can see. So if any of these coins, or if you just want to stake some coins, you can do that through this site. I haven't had any problems with reliability. Just like I said, I'm not as favorable towards their interface, but hey, it could work just fine for you. Anyway, that's it for Staking Labs. Moving on to the next video. See you there. Hey there, welcome to the simple proof of stake pool section of the video. So our stake in this proof of stake pool is very low still. It's $3.52 US that we've got invested, which is 10,000 XP coins, 4,000 XCOX, 415 Interstellar Holding, or Stellar Holding, I guess it's called now. Some Works coins, some Stippen, some Bitcoin Green, just scraps that I've transferred off from other sites just to get a presence on this site and gain some things. Now, this site has a number of interesting coins. This is where I parked my crop coin for the most part, until I found out Cropcoin was doing a coin swap and nobody was really interested in hearing about it, and then they were doing it and they weren't doing it. I just got fed up with it and I got rid of it. I also got rid of my crop masternode, shut it down, and repurposed it for something else. So this site is a little light on details that you can get, but if we look at the activity, you can see mostly what I'm getting is Interstellar Holdings, Works, and Bitcoin Green, but it doesn't ever tell you. Oh, there it is, the amount. It's right there. It's just really inconvenient. Anyway, I also have some LightPay coin doing some work over here. Not much, but some, because I like to have a little bit of it spread around everywhere, just to make sure I get the maximum number of stake. And all right, we have no masternode presence here, and there's a reason for that. If I look at the available masternodes, they have a lot of them. B-Card, LGS, Gold Poker Coin, Hemp Coin, Gin, Medic, Deviant. I don't really have much of this. I have Bitcoin W Spectrum, but they have no open slots. I have quite a bit of Rover, but they have no slots. I had quite a bit of Crop, but they have no slots. So if any of these step in for Bitcoin Green, any of these sound interesting to you, this would be a great place to put them. But I am staked other places more heavily in the coins, and they're doing well for me there. I just like maintaining this one as a backup to throw some coins into every once in a while. Nothing too specific, but we haven't done much with this one because I've been working on another site. So that's more the reason why than any problems or anything wrong with it. I just happen to have selected to put my interest into the next two sites we're going to talk about, which have gotten much more activity and popularity than the first two sites. Figured we get the first two out of the way, and we can move on to the ones where I've actually done more. Now, there is a link to the description in the description down below to this site. You can sign up for it if you like, if any of those coins sound interesting to you. This one does have a lot of coins, so it is well worth checking out. Anyway, that is it for Simple POS Pool. Hopefully someday I'll have some major things to talk about, but I really don't for $3, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you on the next video. Hey, welcome to the StakeUnited section of the video, where I've actually done a little bit more work. As you can see, there has been a downtrend in LightPay coin. It's dropped since the last time we spoke a little bit, but it's actually starting to rebound. But as it stands, I have $383.94 worth in my account, and that will fluctuate. And since, here's the downside of this, I am heavily invested in LightPay coin on this site. I would not say I am heavily invested in it, but on this site I have a quantity of more of one coin than anything else. When that coin's price fluctuates, this number drops significantly. Since one thing makes up the bulk of my portfolio, anytime there's a change, this number will swing wildly in either direction. So it's not a good measure some days, and it's very depressing to look at it when it's over 500 one day and I look at it the next day and it's down to 230. So diversity is definitely your friend when you are looking to maintain a more stable number up here so that it doesn't get so depressing and intimidating. So let's look at our balances, and let's highlight some of the top balance coins that I have. So LGS, Lotus Coin, is the featured coin of the week this week. They've added another coin, I don't remember what it's called, but they just added it today. They've added quite a number of coins since the last time we spoke, but I haven't picked up any of them yet. So let's sort by balance. I still have a significant presence of Endo coin, which I think is going to swap soon, but having 41,000 of it is, well, I wouldn't want to be in a room with 41,000 of a coin. Diverse, I have 19,000. Dravite, I have 7. Buzz, I'm just sitting around 5,000, which really isn't giving that many rewards. So either the reward time is low or the reward level is low. So let's go down here and look. I remember it took forever for it to start staking. And even with having 5,000 of it, I'm not getting a quantity that's even measurable. So that's like I'm getting 1/1,000,000th of a buzz coin every single time. And it's missing days, and it just doesn't stake very regularly. So I'm interested in the project, so I'm hanging on to it. They're about preservation of bees, and it's an interesting project. I want to see where they go. It has a lot of potential. Nibix is honestly actually increased a little bit for somehow, but it's pretty much a worthless coin. I have a Nibix Masternode, and I've transferred enough coins off the Masternode to make another Masternode. And I'm just sending them back to Maple Exchange right now because they don't really have any value. But, you know, every once in a while I can snag some coin off of Maple Exchange, and that helps. Well, going down through here, if you remember, or I talked about it maybe last week, I had a significant amount of Zumba coin. Right now I only have 131 in my account. And mainly that is because I withdrew the majority of what I had, because now I have enough to start my own Masternode for Zumba coin. But Zumba coin has got to be one of the most staking coins out there. And as you can see, after I did my withdraw, actually you can't see because it's not showing me any decent value. This is all from today. No, that's from the other day. Okay, so we were getting like 0.06 every few minutes, which I know is kind of a lot, but after we made the withdrawal of the coins, we are getting probably 0.0001. Eventually it'll get back up there, but I did want to, I may actually deposit when I create the Masternode the rewards for a little while to get the number back up, just in case, so I can have a presence on here that actually pays out something. So, keeping track of our progress, our LightPay coin actually paid back today instead of tomorrow like it usually does. And we now have 20.41 LightPay coin in our staking wallet. Now, if you remember, it takes 25 LightPay coin to get a slot on the server, of which we have 2. So I have 50 LightPay coin over there. Once I get another 25, I will reinvest this into the Masternodes, and we will get another about 5 LightPay coin a week. So that puts us at every about week we get about 5 LightPay coins paid out from our Masternode investment. So we're getting about 10 every week. So if I get this up to where I get 25 a week, I can actually every week just start pushing that number up, 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 and up. But you can see the 20.41 coins that we have has a value of $104.90 right now. And this was at $8 when I started. It's at $5 right now. So we're getting about $50 a week just off of the 2 slots on the Masternode that we have. So if we get 2 more, that's another 100 a week. Or that is 100 a week. So that'll work out just fine, I think. And our total staking for LightPay coin has given us 6.24 coins. Now looking at our Masternode balance, this is pretty simple. when it loads. It's already generated some rewards. But I have 50.49 coins invested, which is a value of about $260 on this side, as well as what's in the staking side. And it will pay out about 10 coins next week. Excuse me. Which will let me reinvest and get up to 75 here. As you can see, it takes 25 coins per seat, and there's 40 seats per masternode. So when we get this number up to 40, we basically own an entire LightPay coin masternode. If we put in another couple for a couple seats, we will cover the difference of what the fees usually are for processing and whatnot, and that will make up the difference. So at about 41 seats, 42 seats, we will be making whatever a LightPay coin masternode makes. And I'm pretty sure that's let's go look. LightPay coin masternodes by themselves are paying out about $38,000 a year right now. Now that's if you sell the coins at this value, and that's assuming that the price stays the same for a year. But this is down a little bit. I think coming out with Logos coin did hurt LightPay coins value a little bit, but they have actually been doing more advertising for LightPay coins, so the value has been going up a bit. But as you can see, I started buying into it when it was right about here, and at this point it was paying out about $60,000 a year, and it dropped down to $550. The low was $375, and it's been climbing back up. It's a pretty solid coin. So your masternode is going to cost about $5,122. It takes 1,000 LightPay coin. Since we're doing a shared service, we contribute towards this 1,000. You can see the market cap, you can see the volume, and you can see the averaged price. And like I said, it's $106 a day. There's not much that you can do for doing nothing other than buying something that's going to get you a benefit of being paid per day for doing nothing. Now, running your own masternode, you do have to run around a check. You do have to go sell the coins, of course. So there is a little bit of work to it. But in all honesty and reality, would you turn down this monthly income? Or this annual income? I mean, I know it's not a full income, but as a supplement to what you're making now, wouldn't this be nice? I sure think so. I mean, you probably, in these day and age, you probably couldn't live like you would want to on that. But you could definitely add that to whatever you're making and be pretty happy, I think. So anyway, that is where we're going with this. We're trying to get to about 42 active seats. I have not contributed any more purchased coins to this pool. It's completely replenishing itself. In a couple of weeks, we'll actually be getting one active seat per week. So that'll be kind of cool. And then this is a long-term plan. And after about a year, if LightPay coin's still paying out, it should work out pretty well. I keep a pretty close eye on it. If it starts to bomb out, I pull out of it and I'm selling this whole thing. So I'm pretty aware of what it's doing. Now, we're also working on Ignition Coin. I have a very slow single GPU miner mining Ignition Coin. And as you can see, it's not mining it very quickly, but it is mining it. And we are at 11.3. And in order to start our first Ignition Coin Masternode slot, we need 25. They're not all 25, but 25 is the usual number for a lot of them. So once we get to 25, we will start investing in the Ignition Coin Masternode, and we'll see how that works out. I don't believe Ignition Coin pays out as well as LightPay Coin, but it does pay out, so that's a good thing. Actually, I think we looked that up last week as well, but we can look it up again, just so we can see how it's doing this week. And it's about 1,000 a year, which honestly is not much to sneeze at, considering as I have invested nothing in this other than a small GPU monitor or a small GPU mining box that's not doing anything else. Now, if I was buying the coins, so if I was going to buy all 3,000 of them instead of just staking them and mining them up, it would take me 522 days to recoup my investment. Since I'm mining them, and I honestly do not care, all of this is basically free money. And if I get upset with the Ignition Coin, I can sell it, and it currently is about 50 cents a coin. So that works out pretty well too. Anyway, that is the tour of StakeUnited. If any of this sounds interesting to you, here is links down below that you can check it out and see what's going on. Hopefully this one and the next site I'm going to talk about are two of the ones that I spend the most time on. So catch you in the next video. Hey guys, welcome to the StakeCube part of the video. So we have done more with StakeCube than we did last week, and they've changed some things around to make things a little bit different. So the Linda coin will be delisted on September 16th. So if you're on this site and you have any Linda coin, definitely want to get it off of there and get rid of it. They're very good about announcements on here. Now what they've done is they've come up with their own coin called SCC. And you do have the capacity to mine it. I actually mined my own. And I got a little bit of it just to have it to support the site. I do need to get more of it, and there's a reason why. They have a posted fee rate up here of 2%. 2% is not horrible. It's not bad. 2% of what you make, they keep for maintenance and whatnot. I'm okay with that. Some sites are as high as 5%. 2% is good, but here's the kicker. If you have 1,000 SCC, you pay 1.90 fees. If you have 5,000, you get 1.8. 10,000 gets you 1.7, so on and so forth, up to 50,000 getting you 1.5. And that isn't a bad deal. The fact that you can invest in their coin and hold it to stake it on their site decreases your fee rate is a kind of cool twist on doing things. Now, what have I been doing on StakeCube this week? Late in the week, which was like Friday, I decided to start positioning myself a little bit better so that I could take advantage of some of the master nodes that are out there. You'll notice I deposited a good amount of block node. And I've built up some BWS and some other coins that I've been starting to bring more coins in. What I'm trying to do is get ready so that when these masternode slots open up, I can take advantage of them as well as staking of the coin. So looking at the activity, looking at the stakes, you can see the combined stake history per day. It'll load eventually. If we go down here, you can see that APR. I gained 0.0018 APR today so far. Now, if we go to APR to look at the stake history, you can see I am getting masternode rewards that are significantly more than staking rewards. So this is the benefit of having a portion of a masternode, is you get more rewards for being a masternode holder than you do for just having the coin. There's nothing wrong with just having the coin if you don't have enough to get a masternode slot. However, having one helps. And I only have one. So this is off of one slot on one masternode. So let's go look at the masternodes. So as usual, anything with a green plus sign is eligible currently for masternode slots, except for Linda because it is going away. The only reason it says slots available is because everyone is pulling out of Linda and it has been deactivated. So coming down to the bottom, Blocknode. There's 1,000 coins per slot on Blocknode because it takes 100,000 to make a server. I started building this up and I got it to 886 and I just didn't quite get it to 1,000 and my money had got diverted into something else and there was no spot available. So therefore I didn't quite get in, and I may not get in this time, but there are 55 slots still available. So who knows, I may be able to squeeze in that last 120 Blocknode to get this one activated. And it's as simple as clicking the button, clicking OK, and submitting to be in it. Bit rewards. I transferred over 5,000 bit rewards, and I did buy a slot and bit rewards. My masternode is still collecting. It will probably start on Monday. Now, APR, I did bring 30 APR in, so I have 1% stake in this masternode, and it is active and paying. They also have LightPay coin, requires 10 coins per slot. I haven't quite got there yet, but I'm naturally letting this go up to 10 so that I can take advantage of having a slot on their LightPay coin masternode, but it will likely only pay about 2 coins per week instead of 5 like the other site does. Linda's going away. Bitcoin Green, Syndicate, Stippen, Deviant, and I have Bitcoin W Spectrum, 500 coins ready for the next masternode to start so that I can get into it. I don't know when they're going to start one, but they have 19 of them already, so obviously this is fairly popular, so they may bring another one online soon. As soon as they do, I am on top of it. But that's what I've been doing this week, is prepping some of the coins that I wish to put in masternode, shared masternode slots on this server so that I can get into it when spots open. I want to get a Zest masternode just because it's so popular with the staking sites. So obviously there's got to be something to it because everyone has this available to stake and for masternodes. There's Logos coin. I really probably would like to get into this eventually instead of LightPay coin, but I need my LightPay coin to start sustaining itself. Once it does that, then I will move into their second product because Logos and LightPay coin are both related by the same developer. And again, we have several coins in the faucet: Bit Rewards, TurboStake, Bitcoin W Spectrum, MMO coin, DigiWage, and APR. All pretty good coins, APR being a really good coin and Bit Rewards also being a really good coin. I don't know that the coin vote started yet. It has not. Okay, so there will be a link down below to sign up for StakeCube. If this is of any interest to you, they have a new bounty wall that has a lot of things you can do to gain coins. Honestly, some of these have been worth it. I have been doing the Bitcoin W Spectrum one, voting on this exchange to get it on there, and it has flawlessly paid me rewards like it promises. That is what got me to the 500 to be able to be in the next masternode stage. I'm really hoping they put another masternode up so that I can do it soon. So lottery, I still have not seen a lottery go anywhere. It still says to be announced. They have a lot of coins. It would be awesome to win this. Airdrops, also awesome. They've got a lot of things in the pool that they could give out. It would be really nice to kind of get some of these to kind of kick off some of the coins I've been waiting for and see how things go. So that's kind of cool feature of the site. Once again, they have a verify system on here. First, you become a member, then you verify your email, make a deposit of any coin on the list, and receive 1 stake, and you can do everything on the site. This will be changing, I have heard, so you might want to get in while it's still easy to do. Anyway, that is it for StakeCube. I will catch you guys next week when we update this some more, and I am working on some Masternode videos by request of owned masternodes, not shared masternodes. So hopefully those come out okay. I'm going to set some up. I'm going to show you what it's like to own one. I'm going to show you what it's like to maintain one, so you can see every side of it pretty much. But they're going to require a bit of work because I need a coin that I can trash and not worry about losing much. So I'm looking for a coin that's reasonable value and reasonably cheap that we can work around, and if we lose a couple coins, it's not going to make any difference. All right. So until next week, take it easy, and remember, links to the description for everything that I've visited today. See you later.